Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, guys, Friday, June the 5th. Okay, happy Friyay, Freedom Friday, Fabulous Friday. All right, guys, as you guys can see, I'm going to be using my Journey Oracle deck. So let's jump right into the messages and see what you might need to know for today. All right, guys, it is finally the weekend. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing well. So let's see what you need to know for Friday. Okay. So Spirit, what messages do you have? Oh, thank you, Spirit. So we have play, okay? I was about to say, what do you have for the collective, but play, okay? Something about being in a playful energy or just being able to be playful is significant. This could also be connected to your inner child, and this message has been showing up a lot lately over the last few days. Okay, you being in this playful energy could also be you following your beacon, okay? So the star is very significant. Star energy could resonate for some of you guys when it comes to you following your beacon, following your light. Also, when it comes to you shining your light is allowing you yourself to not only follow your own path, but it is also encouraging and inspiring other people to follow their path as well. There's something that you're doing at this time when it comes to your energy. And also when it comes to the path that you're on, dealing with other people in your energy, there's something about you guys being able to have a breakthrough. Okay, so take what resonates with that too. You guys could be having a breakthrough at this time, following your beacon. We also have wisdom. So some of you guys, seashells, being near the water, being near the beach, that's significant. But there's something about pearls that are very significant. And I know Gemini and Cancer because there's a book that I'm reading. And it says that Gemini and Cancer both represent that stone or that crystal or whatever the case is, jewelry could be significant as well. Somebody could wear pearls, whether this is earrings, necklaces, even if it's like a set, but something to do with pearls are very significant. And it doesn't even have to be white pearls either. I've seen videos where people find pearls. They could be dark, light, blue, purple, okay, whatever color, but there's something about that that's significant. So take what resonates with that too. Boundaries. Okay, so some of you guys, when it comes to closing the door on certain things, your boundaries could be up at this time, but there's a reason why your boundaries are up at this time, because maybe you guys are seeing through certain illusions or dealing with certain situations with people where you're able to go within yourself. Okay, there is change as well. So whatever boundaries you may have, this could be changing at this time. Something to do with the moon cycle may resonate for some of you guys, but there is something about change and also being prepared for adjustments. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Angel number 555 could resonate for some of you guys as well. Okay, we have wholeness with the angel number 1010. So something that you're doing when it comes to your boundaries and change, you're feeling whole within this time. Like I said, moon cycles are very significant. So there could be something where, like I said, with your wisdom, you are playful. But again, with your wisdom and you following your own path in your light, there's something about your boundaries and something changing. Because if you have your boundaries up right now, this either could be you changing or people could be thinking that you're changing. But the reason why you're changing is because you feeling whole within yourself could be you ending cycles to start something new. Okay, there's something about renewal and enlightenment, and you being in alignment of your body, your mind, and spirit. So your purpose could be unfolding as well. But the reason why people may think that, you know, you're changing is because you're no longer tolerating certain things that they once knew that you would have accepted because you're just trying to be nice or you're just trying to keep the peace. But now that's no longer happening. Okay, we also have receive. So whatever this energy is, you guys are receiving energy from either the world or there's something about you finally receiving what it is that you deserve or desire. Okay, guys. But you are receiving. So this could be new energy, new people, new friendship groups, new relationships. Okay, new family members could be showing up in a different way as well. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. Yeah, we have limiting beliefs. So for some of you guys, when it comes to your energy, you are the star, you are a beacon. But again, there could be something about your energy where while you're receiving, there's something about trying to be put in a box. Okay, like I always say in the messages, there's something about trying to fit you in a box, or people may think that you're trying to fit into a box and you're not. You're trying to break out of that box. So for some of you guys, when it comes to basically the analogy of like a flower growing through the concrete is significant. You're the flower that's growing in through the concrete, right? And there's something about your energy is while you're trying to grow through that concrete, it's almost like it may seem impossible, but it's almost like you are able to do the possible, right? Like whatever is impossible, you're able to make it possible, basically. So some of you guys, flowers are very significant. Concrete could be significant as well, but there's something about people trying to put you in a box, but no matter how much they try to put you in a box, you shine no matter what, okay? You always, you're always able to shine. You're always able to break through, illuminate your energy as well. So that could be significant for a lot of you. We have step by step. So some of you guys, like I said, you guys could be taking things step by step. This could be confirmation. We also have integrity with yin yang energy. So yeah, your boundaries are up because of your integrity, right? And a lot of people don't like the fact that when you are integral, or you have some type of morals, or you're not allowing certain things in your energy, just because someone else allows it doesn't mean you have to, right? So whether this is a job or a family member or friends or groups of people, there's something about your energy where you're not tolerating crap from people. Like I said, just because somebody likes to be bullied, right? Or they add on to the bullying, or they add on to the chaos or the drama or the gossiping and stuff like that, you're not into that, right? And that is why you are following your own light and beacon. It's because of your integrity, right? Not a lot of people like the fact that some people have morals or integrity, right? People like the fact that they can walk all over the collective or say and do whatever they want and get away with it. But the fact that you're not allowing that to happen is significant, right? We have gratitude. So there's a change happening for you because you are showing gratitude at this time. Maybe you are somebody who's always shown gratitude despite your situations or circumstances, but there's something about gratitude that's significant, okay? So there's something about change when it comes to you showing gratitude. Even when it comes to other people too, maybe other people in your energy could have missed out on your energy as well, because even though you were showing gratitude to some of these people that you are having boundaries with, there's also this energy as well where now people are starting to realize like, oh, maybe the collective was just trying to be helpful, or maybe the collective was doing this or that or whatever, but it's too late. Maybe you guys are no longer in these energies or spaces or, environments anymore. Maybe you've left, right? So take what resonates with that. So we have awaken for some of you guys. We also have difficulties as well. Okay, so whatever difficulties that you guys dealt with, like I said, you guys are receiving finally because of whatever difficulties you went through, because you were able to shine through no matter what. Okay, these are challenges, difficulties, other people's burdens, other people's stress, things like that, right? But you guys are able to move forward because other people may have grown up in certain circumstances where they were put in a box. And usually people like to project their insecurities onto other people. So if you are somebody that deals with a lot of situations because of people being projectile, meaning projecting their burdens, insecurities, traumas, things like that, it makes life a little bit more harder, unfortunately, because you are dealing with people who do not know how to separate themselves from the problem. So even if you have gone through certain things, you're not making people uncomfortable because of the fact that you went through something, okay? Your inner child could be very significant. Maybe you guys had difficulties in your inner child. Growing up, maybe you were somebody who's very, happy-go-lucky, very vivacious, rainbow energy is very significant. Maybe you're very colorful or you're a colorful person, but there's something about your inner child where people maybe try to dim your light, okay? And so on your journey, you're learning now to have either boundaries, okay, being able to open up doors or new opportunities, because even though you went through certain difficulties with your inner child, you still was able to go through every single door in life, right? Every opportunity, every challenge, every obstacle, you were able to move through, with grace, right? Seasons, right? So while this journey you're going through, even though you're dealing with something that maybe you cannot physically change, so say it's something like moving or changing a job or whatever the case is, right? Say things are being very difficult at this time, right? And you can't do it right away. That is understandable, but just know whatever seeds that you've planted in the past, whether this was a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, decades, whatever it is, whatever work or energy you've put into yourself and whatever you were focused on, this is showing right now as seasons changing for some of you guys. Okay, so take what resonates with that as well. Yeah, the whisper. Something about seasons changing and you listening to your inner knowing. Okay, you listening to your inner higher conscious, whether this is from spirit, your inner knowing, okay, your higher self, but there's something about listening to your own energy. Okay, something about wholeness, like I said. So if you guys have boundaries right now and you guys are protecting your peace, your sanity, your mental well-being, you guys feel whole right now with the number 10. The reason why is because you guys are completing a cycle so that you can return to source, because your purpose is unfolding. So this is about you being an awakener. Okay, take what resonates with that. Yeah, it says you are enough. So even through difficulties in your inner child, spirit wants you to know that you are enough. Okay, so take what resonates with that too. Okay, we have mirrors. Some of you guys are a reflection. Okay, like I said, when it comes to people projecting certain energies onto you, you are a reflection of that energy. For some of you guys, going inside when it comes to introspection, but being reflective about your life, about your childhood, about your teenage life, your adulthood, being able to go within yourself and see certain things from a different perspective is very significant. But you mirror other people as well. So even though people project their insecurities or traumas onto you, you are a mirror, because people assume based on the energy that you provide. So even if you get along with a lot of people, or even if you understand people, it's almost like you're a mirror, because you reflect off whatever energy they're giving off to you. It's almost like somebody going to like the pond or like the lake or the water, and when you look in the water, you see your reflection. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up with the collective. It's like people could meet you for the first time and start talking to you, and all of a sudden they start trauma dumping, right? Is it good? Not really, not all the time. It just depends on if the person just wants to speak or talk to you. But is it bad either? No, right? But there's something about this energy where you are protecting yourself from people that project whatever insecurities or issues that they have that they need to work on for themselves. Okay, we also have light in the dark. Yeah. So again, everything in the dark comes to light. Light in the dark. You are the light in the dark times or darkness. Okay, you shine with the beacon card. You shine your light on matters or situations that people either want to keep hidden, or they don't want to speak up about it because of, I don't want to be judged, or I don't want people to look at me different because of X, Y, and Z. If you care what other people think about you and you're not truly being your authentic self, you will always have that feeling inside of you that you are not enough. And spirit is saying you are enough. Doesn't matter if you curse, doesn't matter if you're blunt, doesn't matter if you're authentic. If you say to somebody that, hey, I need time alone, I need space alone, without having to explain yourself, and somebody can just automatically understand that about you, that is somebody that you will rock with. But if you say to somebody that I like to be alone, and they get offended, they get mad, they say, oh, you don't want to be around your family or your friends or anybody, let them. Because when it's their time to go within themselves, which I highly doubt they will, but when it's that time for them to go within themselves, then they will realize what you were trying to do. Some people do not like to be around people when they're going through certain circumstances, because a lot of times people are very judgmental. Okay, like let's not act like people don't go through financial issues. Okay, people don't lose their jobs, people don't, fall out of friendships, relationships, things like that. Okay, so the fact that people are trying to make things all peaceful and kumbaya, and within the truth deep down inside that that is not the case, that is also significant as well. So whatever's being hidden is going to come out. Okay, we have courage, spark, okay? Being courageous at this time is significant. I'm going to get one more card. Thank you, Spirit. And then we have a new day, okay? And at the bottom, we have introspection, like I said, and cosmic flow, okay? And then we also have highest self. So yeah, you guys are moving forward in this energy when it comes to this beginning. You guys are moving with integrity. You guys are moving with morals. You guys are moving with boundaries. And I hate to say this, but people hate that. People hate when you know yourself. When you don't know yourself, of course, entities and energies will come towards you because they think it's easy to manipulate you, especially if you have a certain look about you, whether you look young, okay, you may be young, or maybe you are older, but you don't look your age. You know what I mean? Things like that, where people think, oh, I'm older than the collective, or I know more than the collective, so let me see if I can, do whatever I can to get whatever I want from them. Not with you guys, okay? So take what resonates with that. I'm going to end it here. Again, thank you guys for the love and the support, for you guys that have been reposting, liking, sharing, resonating with the messages itself. But again, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video or reading. And if you guys would like to book a reading, like I said, you guys can check out my website. Everything is in the description link in my videos below, and you guys can follow me on YouTube and TikTok. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you again. Happy Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.